Dragon Ball Super Superheroes numbers at the box office are less than desirable. The initial numbers looked pretty damn good, but then right after that there was a steep drop off. So to get hype going, to get the fan base interacting with Dragon Ball Super and getting the enjoyment back up, they decided, Toei, to send out a 2-minute clip, the very beginning of the movie out in HD in its full 4K glory, and this clip basically shows what the story is aiming for, and it gives us a sense of where we came from and what the important elements are for this arc, except for one thing. The animation for the beginning of Dragon Ball Super Superhero is literally like wildly different than everything else. I mentioned this in my review of the movie that, yeah, it almost seems like, hey, this is what we could have done, but here's some CGI. Now, granted, in my own personal opinion, the CGI for Dragon Ball Super Superhero is actually not that bad. There are some fight scenes that's where the CGI actually glows, and it feels so intense and visceral that it's like a high-end Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game, like almost like a remastered Dragon Ball Z Ninja Storm type of fusion, but it still doesn't hold a candle to standard animation. And so the decision to make the beginning of your movie, hey, look what we could have done, and then have the rest of it be like, hey, look at this, is an unhinged type of vibe. Because the beginning of this movie, where we have the reimagining of Dragon Ball's main arcs, the original Dragon Ball, bro, I want this to be in HD. I want this to be remastered. Of course, you can watch the original Dragon Ball and it still basically holds up, but this, the new animation styles that they're going for and how fluid it all seems, like I would absolutely watch a season of this if not only just Dragon Ball was remade with this, Dragon Ball Z, I'm not talking about Kai, I'm talking about a whole new production. If it was remade in this type of animation, I would watch it, because this is the perfect mix of what Dragon Ball fans have been wanting. This is almost Yamamuro at his best back in Dragon Ball Z, and a slight mixture of Shintani. This took the Dragon Ball community by storm. Bruno on Twitter says, this is the first thing they show in the movie. They're gonna blue ball us at the theater so bad, basically because it looks so goddamn good. Games Kahe said, I would take a whole ass remake of OG Dragon Ball looking like this, holy shit. And Dododoya said, alright, I've decided. They gotta remake the major sagas in Dragon Ball Z in movie format, because I'm trying to see those scenes look like this, because this is as crisp and as, I would say, manga accurate. Even the original version of Dragon Ball looks in an animated style. But I find this tweet from Anime AJ the most hilarious of all. It's so funny to me that back in 2015, Dragon Ball fans were crying, I wish Madhouse animated DBS, because One Punch Man was blowing up minds at the time, and now we have Kabuta, OPM's character designer, as a designer on a Dragon Ball project, but the project is CG. Peak comedy. One Punch Man Season 1 was one of the best anime seasons of all time. Not only that, it completely blows One Punch Man Season 2 out of the water. That is not animated by Madhouse. And I remember back in the day when people saw One Punch Man Season 1 and Dragon Ball Super was coming out around the same time, they were saying that Dragon Ball Super needs to come back or needs to be made in that Madhouse style. But really, we just want some visceral, good animation with comic accurate characters. That's basically it. This guy is so good that for Season 2's premiere, he made a sketch of Saitama in Season 1 design to celebrate the continuation of One Punch Man. But look how good this sketch looks. It looks exactly like Season 1, it looks exactly like the manga, and it actually fits, unlike Season 2 of One Punch Man, which looks kind of shoddy. But they brought this guy and his team to create the intro, the beginning of Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and that's basically it. So that beginning portion is a completely different guy than the rest of the movie, and it absolutely shows. Not only does it look like it fits in Dragon Ball, but it is probably some of the best animation that I've seen in that classic Dragon Ball style in years. Personally, for me, I think that the biggest lesson that they need to come out with this is that, yes, CGI did look good, CGI wasn't that bad, and I could see CGI movies of Dragon Ball, but if they ever bring back the anime oh lord, do they need to bring back Kabuta as a chief director for the character designs and the animation, but at the same time bring back the legends, bring back Takahashi, bring back Shintani, and get them all on this project, because if that level of talent comes back for Dragon Ball Super's anime, it'll blow the original Dragon Ball Super animation and story out of the water. Are you kidding me?
Subscribe for more content.